Hello everybody and welcome to the final episode of Smackdown before Money in the Bank. And it is time as always for the 24/7 championship to be on the line. It is episode 24 of season 2 of Smackdown, and it appears it's going to be Akira Tozawa challenging for the 24/7 championship here tonight on Smackdown. And I could be wrong, but I believe this is the first appearance for Akira Tozawa here on Universe Mode. Akira Tozawa, of course, a very accomplished cruiserweight competitor in professional wrestling. Obviously haven't seen a whole lot of Tozawa here on Universe Mode. You just saw Akira Tozawa motion that he wants to become the next wrestler to hold that 24/7 championship. Could you imagine this young man winning the 24/7 championship from Shawn Spears here tonight on SmackDown? That would do wonders for Akira Tozawa's Universe Mode career. Akira Tozawa here on SmackDown as we await the arrival of the 24/7 champion Shawn Spears, a SmackDown contracted superstar. Shawn Spears hit his second full week as 24/7 champion. This man is truly something special ever since winning that championship, getting his name back in the conversation of Universe Mode. Shawn Spears, of course, the man formerly known as Ty Dillinger. And you gotta think, a lot of people could favorite the champion in this match, Shawn Spears. But if you ask me, Akira Tozawa is not someone you want to sleep on. But either way, Shawn Spears is here on SmackDown, ready to defend his 24/7 championship here tonight against Akira Tozawa to kick off episode 24 of SmackDown.
Introducing the challenger from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds,
Can Akira Tozawa accomplish his dream here tonight?
and his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Perfect 10,
Shawn Spears, as always, looking down at that championship that he holds proudly. Obviously, we debuted this new look of Friday Night SmackDown. It is confirmed that this coming week on Raw, the first Raw after Money in the Bank, Monday Night Raw will be on Netflix. It will also have its own unique set design. As here we go, the 24/7 championship is on the line. Akira Tozawa, the challenger. Shawn Spears, the champion. Here we go, as it is Shawn Spears versus Tozawa for the 24/7 championship. Shawn Spears already locking up with some strikes, and of course, Money in the Bank is looming very, very close. And we're going to have two matches featuring competitors from those matches. Of course, on the women's side, we're going to see Tegan Knox one-on-one against Isla Dawn. A bit of a grudge match going on in that match. And then on the men's side, we're going to see two bloodline-related superstars go one-on-one as Jacob Fatu will take on Bronson Reed for the first time ever one-on-one. Knee by Shawn Spears, almost retained the title right there. And of course, Charlotte Flair will go one-on-one with the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka. Of course, those two women with a lot of history before Charlotte Flair defends the SmackDown Women's Championship at Money in the Bank against Asuka. And our main event, the finals of the SmackDown Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament, as DIY look to earn another match against the recently debuting Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. That is our main event tonight. Who will face the Dudley Boys at Money in the Bank? We will find out. But in terms of right now, Shawn Spears continuing his assault on Akira Tozawa. And Shawn Spears, of course, has beaten some of the very best, has stood toe-to-toe with some of the very best that Universe Mode has to offer. But could you imagine if the man to dethrone Shawn Spears ends up being Akira Tozawa? Here's the cover, and Tozawa kicks out. We've had stranger 24/7 champions here in Universe Mode. All but the elbows by Shawn Spears, and that usually means, oh, I'm pretty sure Spears was thinking feast your eyes, and now here comes Akira Tozawa. Akira Tozawa super kick to Shawn Spears. The champ is down. Tozawa going for the cover, bit of hesitation. That is why it was an early kick out. Akira Tozawa was showing signs of life. The spear by Shawn Spears, fitting of the name, and he retains the 24/7 championship against Akira Tozawa.
Here is your winner, and still the 24/7 champion, Perfect 10,
Shawn Spears ending the championship aspirations of Akira Tozawa here tonight on Smackdown, as once again he successfully retains the 24/7 championship here tonight on Smackdown. What a win for the Perfect 10, Shawn Spears. As we are back here tonight on Smackdown, and it is time for a little bit of a continuation of a rivalry, as here comes Kevin Owens looking to settle the score against the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Of course, the last time we've really seen Kevin Owens here on Universe Mode, he was attacked by Josh Alexander in the build-up to Alexander's match at All In last month against Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens recently cleared once again for in-ring competition, and it was announced just a few days ago that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will team up in London, England at Money in the Bank to take on the North, the team of Josh Alexander and All Ego, Ethan Page. Of course, the North, a very renowned tag team in TNA.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, Josh Alexander.
And Josh Alexander, of course, in recent years, you would think would be somebody who doesn't like playing along with others, but of course, out of anyone on the SmackDown roster that Josh Alexander can trust, it would be all ego Ethan Page. And of course, Josh Alexander's Universal career, ever since he burst on the scene here on the Blue brand, hasn't really worked out in a way that Alexander would really hope for. Alexander, more losses than wins in his Universal career against the likes of Swerve Strickland and Sami Zayn, and Alexander looking to redeem himself against a man he brutalized backstage a couple of weeks ago in Kevin Owens. Josh Alexander back inside the ring here tonight on SmackDown. Can Alexander pick up the victory? We are going to find out right now. Of course, Kevin Owens in the Dusty Rhodes t-shirt, an homage to his old mentor, the father of Cody and Dustin Rhodes. And here we go, Kevin Owens, Josh Alexander. And Alexander going to start off with a little bit of an advantage. You see there Ethan Page and Josh Alexander's corner, Sami Zayn in Kevin Owens' corner. And of course, it will be a tag team match at Money in the Bank. It'll be very interesting to see which team walks out on top. And of course, the North in tag team match for the first time ever. Of course, Sami Zayn, straight out the gate, is going to try to help out his buddy KO. Distracting Alexander, and Kevin Owens looking to take advantage of the distraction. But, Alexander back to his feet. But Owens knew that there was a possibility that that was going to happen. And now Owens, for Kevin Owens, it's all about revenge, all about payback. And Alexander going to throw Owens to the outside of the ring. Alexander believes he is a future world heavyweight champion here in Universal. But if Alexander wants to reach that level where he could take on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, he needs to rack up some wins. Oh! Shot right to the gut of Kevin Owens. And of course, at Extreme Rules late last year, Kevin Owens almost became the WWE champion. You got to think that's eating up at Owens when he stood toe-to-toe to Jon Moxley. And Alexander is trying once again to get a little bit of an advantage going, but Kevin Owens now. Shots right at the back of Alexander, and Owens. Oh, shoulder first into the barricade. You see Sami Zayn shouting words of encouragement for his best friend. Alexander continually trying tornado DDT by Kevin. Alexander not in a good way right now. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg, kick out by Alexander. Not enough damage done yet, but now KO on the top. But noticing Alexander getting back to his feet. Match continues. Owens going to have Alexander up and takes him down. Kevin Owens with all the momentum. But watch out. Alexander hooking the arms. Going for the back breaker on Kevin Owens. And that's just the start of the momentum shift for the walking weapon, the former TNA world champion. And Owens trying to roll out of the ring. Alexander, good ring awareness, breaking that up. And now Alexander. Owens is all the way across the ring. Oh, shot to the gut by Owens. And now Owens, Irish whip, drop down. Oh, plants him. Going for the kick though. Alexander trying to move out of the way. And another tornado DDT. You saw there Ethan Page trying to go to the apron and try to distract Owens. Clearly that didn't work. And a stunner by Kevin Owens. Can this be enough for the victory? No, not yet anyway. Kevin Owens tried picking up the win with the stunner early on, and that was not enough to put the walking weapon away. Alexander back to his feet. Kevin Owens though And now this match getting a little bit more fast-paced. Oh, Alexander going to go for a desperation cover on Owens. Kick out at 2. Which one of these two amazing wrestlers will get the victory? Josh Alexander made his Universe Mode debut a couple of months ago at the Night of Champions pre-show in the 24/7 title battle royal. Alexander, though, was quickly tried to burst on the scene as a main event caliber superstar. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn think differently. And Owens splash to Alexander onto the floor. High risk offense by Kevin Owens as these two men battle on the outside. Alexander back to his feet, but Owens access denied with a big boot. Alexander trying to fight back as well. These two men need to get back inside the ring. The referee, Charles Robinson, already at a count of 5. Owens is back inside the ring. You see there all ego Ethan Page trying to rile up Alexander and the WWE Universe. Owens doesn't realize Alexander is back inside the ring. And now Alexander into a leg lock. Owens far away from the ropes, and the punch is able to break free. These two men have taken out a lot out of each other. Here comes Josh Alexander into the ankle lock. Shades of the Hall of Famer, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. But it was not enough. But Alexander, look at this, just showing off. That's the ego. That's what happens when you hang out with Ethan Page. Alexander in a double underhook suplex to KO. Shoulders are down for the win. Oh no, that was almost it. And you gotta think that has made Josh Alexander even more angry. He almost got the prize fighter where he wanted him. And the Blue Thunder Bomb, straight from Sami Zayn's playbook, gonna beat his buddy. He does. Alexander. Josh Alexander defeats Kevin Owens with Sami Zayn's own move. The celebration begins for the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. He defeats Kevin Owens on the build-up to Money in the Bank using a move that has been made synonymous throughout Sami Zayn's career, the Blue Thunder Bomb. Either way, at Money in the Bank, it will be tag team action as the North reunites. Josh Alexander and Ethan Page team up for the first time ever in Universe Mode to take on the highly renowned tag team of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Which one of these two teams will get the victory? We will find out at Money in the Bank. But for right now, congratulations to Josh Alexander on a hard-fought victory here on Smackdown. What a victory for Josh Alexander moments ago on SmackDown. But here comes Tegan Knox, the woman with the world's shiniest wizard and possibly our next Miss Money in the Bank. Tegan Knox on cloud 9 right now as she's here on SmackDown once again.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Of course, Tegan Knox, one of the 8 women who has qualified for the 2nd annual Women's Money in the Bank ladder match as she takes on an old nemesis here tonight, and another woman who has qualified for the Money in the Bank match, Isla Dawn. It is a grudge match that's going to be settled once and for all one more time right now here on SmackDown on the build-up to Money in the Bank, as here comes one of the most evil and sadistic women in all of Universe Mode, Isla Dawn. Can you imagine her as women's champion? It's also been a little bit of a renaissance year for Isla Dawn as well here on Universe Mode. Of course, who could forget when Toni Storm was SmackDown Women's Champion? Isla Dawn had a pinfall victory over Toni Storm. Isla Dawn was unable to really win the SmackDown Women's Championship, though. Isla Dawn hoping to win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match and cash in at any point in the next year on either the SmackDown or the Raw Women's Championship. Isla Dawn has a choice, and any of the other women who end up winning that Women's Money in the Bank matchup. But here we go. 2 of the 8 women who are going to Money in the Bank are going to face off right now. Tegan Knox and Isla Dawn, 1-on-1 here on SmackDown, and it is happening right now. Oh, and Isla Dawn looking to start off with some strikes, trying to break apart the body of Tegan Knox. Who could forget earlier this year when Isla Dawn aligned herself with Candice LeRae during her rivalry with Tegan Knox. Of course, Tegan Knox ended up defeating Candice at All In. Meteora by Isla Dawn, very impressive cover. And that could have been it right there, but of course Tegan Knox not willing to go away that easily. Oh, and now Tegan Knox with a display of strikes of her own right there. And that's the thing, these two could very well shape up the future of the women's division here on Universe Mode. We could very well see either one of these two as Women's Money in the Bank by the time the next episode of SmackDown comes around. Tegan Knox appears to be in control right now of this matchup. Chops right across the chest of Miss Isla Dawn. And now plants her down in a powerbomb. And Isla Dawn retreating to the ropes. Ooh. Shot right to the face. And now neck first onto the top rope. That's how Tegan Knox builds up control. Drop down. Ooh. I don't know what she was really going for there. Clearly something big. But Isla Dawn rejecting it. Now her vintage stomps right across the back and now the belly as well. Isla Dawn will just do anything it takes to win. Shot of the midsection, hooks the arms, takes her down. Amazing athletic ability. And oh, it looked like Isla was going to attempt a tope suicida. But now Tegan into a nice drop kick. Kept up there by Isla Dawn, however. And again. Oh. If you succeed first, do it again. And now Isla planting her down. Tegan Knox did not think this was going to be how the match would turn out. But Isla Dawn doing an excellent job of keeping a vertical base. on Tegan Nox in this matchup, trying to earn herself momentum before the Money in the Bank ladder match. You got to think all the other women's competitors have got to be watching on, because this is what you're going to have to deal with. More shots to the legs and the stomach of Tegan now by Isla Dawn, and this is what Isla Dawn is made of. That's what has earned her so much success. And now Tegan trying to get back in this matchup. Back and forth battle between these two ladies. Cover. Kick out by Dawn. See a little bit of frustration setting in on the face of Tegan Nox. And Tegan now going to head to the top rope. Into. Oh, what a maneuver. Now the cover. Shoulders are down. And oh no. Not even a 2 count. And Isla Dawn keeping her leg on the rope just in case. Oh no. Tegan knocks into the Canadian Destroyer. Turning Isla Dawn inside out. And it could be time for the World's Shiniest Wizard. Didn't connect. I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. But the World's Shiniest Wizard failed to connect. And now Isla Dawn going to take advantage. Elbow right across the gut. Here's the cover for the victory here tonight on SmackDown. No! Tegan kicks out and Isla Dawn is pissed. See Isla Dawn saying, what the hell is going on? And now these two ladies who have been through so much together, forced to face off one more time before they meet in London for an opportunity to get a guaranteed championship match any place and any time within the next year. Blow for blow between these two. Oh, big kick. Tegan Nox stunned from that clearly. And Isla Dawn is loving this. Isla Dawn going for it again for a guaranteed victory. No, Tegan says no. Into a clothesline. Gonna go for another cover for the win. She does! Tegan Nox with the win right before Money in the Bank. It was a simple clothesline, but it was enough to get the job done as Tegan Nox earns huge amounts of momentum before the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Could we be looking at the next women's Money in the Bank? Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox has been in a huge career push. This could be the peak of the mountain, but she will have to face 7 other women, including the woman she just beat, Isla Dawn. Can Tegan Nox do it? What a win for Tegan Nox here tonight on SmackDown. As we are back here on SmackDown, as it is time for the Universe Mode return of the megastar L.A. Knight here on Smackdown.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds.
L.A. Knight unfortunately failed to qualify for the for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match the last time we saw him. And here tonight on SmackDown, he is going to take on another man who has failed to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, Darby Allin. Here tonight, LA Knight hoping that picking up a few wins can get his name back in possible title contention here in Universe Mode. LA Knight is here hoping to defeat a former United States champion in Darby Allin. So here we go.
Washington, weighing in at 179 pounds.
Darby Allin, a former two-time Raw Tag Team Champion alongside his mentor Sting, and a former United States Champion here on Universe Mode. Of course, ever since Darby Allin was brought to SmackDown, not the same amount of success. However, it's still relatively recent. Darby Allin, of course, also failed to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. A thing that's kind of eating away at both superstars here. That's why both these two are facing off here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown to see maybe one of these two can get momentum back in their respective sides. Darby Allin, a menacing walk to the ring as he looks to take on the megastar L.A. Knight. Here we go. And L.A. Knight, you could see starting off the match a little bit of offense there. And L.A. Knight, unlike Darby Allin, yet to be a champion in his Universe Mode career. LA Knight's competed on AEW and SmackDown and here in Universe Mode. LA Knight was very close to becoming AEW International Champion, but he was not able to accomplish that goal. And no, LA Knight was going for a big clothesline. Now Darby Allin retreating. And oh my god, spiking LA Knight with a tornado DDT. At first it looked like Darby Allin was running away, and that was probably what he wanted LA Knight to believe. And now a slam, taking Knight down. And of course, you know, Darby Allin does not have his mentor Sting. Darby into the V-trigger. Oh, but LA Knight counters into a big boot. And now here's the cover on Darby. Darby kicking out. Of course, a little bit early on in the match. LA Knight cannot become too frustrated. Oh, punches, and Darby Allin already bleeding. Already busted open. And LA Knight has to take advantage of that. See that as a point of weakness. Knee right across the back of the neck, and now taunting the fans in attendance. Look at the blood on the canvas from when LA Knight did that. Look at the blood on the face of Darby right now. Oh, punch right to the face of LA Knight. And now Knight retreating to the apron. Darby takes him down. And Darby Allin now trying to beat the hell out of LA Knight, but LA Knight just going to bring Darby right back inside the ring. The blood is starting to form on the ring canvas. It's not Jon Moxley's blood this time. And Darby, ooh, amazing takedown there. Great show of technical ability by this young man. Oh, and now a nice takedown again by Darby Allin, and now he's going to go for his own set of ground and pound strikes. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down, kick out by LA Knight. Into a, bit of a coffin drop. Springboard. And now Darby Allin gonna go for the salt of the earth. Salt of the earth on LA Knight. But, Knight with the knee right to the bad head of Darby Allin. And a spinning sidewalk slam. Transitions into a cover. Quick kick out there by Darby, however. Darby Allin clearly does not want to suffer another loss in his Universe Mode career. What is he going for? Oh, the coffin drop elbow. There is the cover for the victory. LA Knight kicks out at 2.5. That was almost it for Darby. And Darby saying, what the hell? Darby Allin, you got to think after this match, he's going to have to go to the trainer's room, get himself checked out, get himself medically cleared. And Darby dropped down into, he's trying to go for something else. And again, LA Knight just shots right to the bloody head. And Darby, though, another springboard elbow. It's looking like a Texas deathmatch canvas right now. And Darby Allin doesn't give a damn, going for the shots right to the chest. But LA Knight, again, seeing a point of weakness and taking advantage like a veteran. LA Knight, 20 years of in-ring experience in professional wrestling. Former TNA World Champion is LA Knight. Darby Allin. Gonna go for the scoop slam. LA Knight counters into a DDT. Trying to get Darby back to his feet. Into the BFT. Blunt force trauma. And LA Knight has defeated Darby Allin. What a victory. Look at the bloody carcass of Darby. No. What the hell? LA Knight. Oh my god. LA Knight beating the hell out of Darby Allin. This is not like the LA Knight we know. Darby Allin is injured, clearly. Blood all over his face, blood all over the canvas. And LA Knight stomping all over the lifeless body of Darby Allin. What the hell has gotten in an LA Knight? Well, hopefully we'll get some answers pretty soon. But LA Knight, clearly a change of attitude. He won the match, but he ended up just beating the hell out of Darby Allin afterwards. Clearly, LA Knight is not done with Darby Allin after that victory. What will the fallout be? We will find out soon enough. But what a victory for LA Knight here on Smackdown. We'll try to provide medical updates on Darby Allin as more information becomes available. What a vicious attack from LA Knight on Darby Allin. But ladies and gentlemen, as they always say, the show must go on.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Pacific
Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jacob Fatu with a huge opportunity to possibly earn a championship match any place, any time, any title within the next year. Jacob Fatu, though, before that career-defining match, will go one-on-one with a man who's been very close to Jacob Fatu's family, Bronson Reed, the former enforcer of the Bloodline, here tonight on SmackDown. First time ever matchup for Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed. Jacob Fatu in the ring right now, waiting for the arrival of Mr. Bronson Reed. This behemoth, always ready for war.
Weighing in at 330 pounds,
Bronson Reed, a menacing walk to the ring. And Bronson Reed, of course, who debuted on the Season 2 premiere of Monday Night Raw to be the new enforcer of the Bloodline. Of course, a lot has happened ever since then. But Bronson Reed has come to SmackDown in the draft to be his own man. And so far, his career has been nothing but heights. Here on SmackDown, Bronson Reed now finds himself across the ring from one of the Anawahi family's finest in Jacob Fatu. And now Jacob and Bronson meet for the first time ever. Both men qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Their paths now forced to cross. But Bronson Reed in the early going of this matchup in control. Big Bronson Reed. And of course, Bronson, who's said that he wants nothing more than to prove to SmackDown higher-ups that it was a great decision to put him on the SmackDown roster. And so far, he's been proven right. Bronson Reed has put amazing performances ever since coming to the Blue brand. And Jacob Fatu, you could say the same about him as well. Oh, Insecurity right of the face of Jacob Fatu. Jacob trying to move out of the way, but Bronson Reed is just that damn good. And Bronson Reed taunting the fans in attendance. Jacob Fatu now. Oh no! Elbow drop right to the floor. It just goes to show Bronson Reed no regard for human life. Jacob trying to get back to his feet. Tried to hit a big boot. Oh, Jacob now. Face first onto the ring post. Bronson Reed could get a count out win. No, Bronson instead deciding to break the count, just to continue his assault on Jacob Fatu. Bronson Reed would want nothing more than a win right before the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Bronson Reed back inside the ring. Jacob trying to get back to his feet. Tope. No, Jacob saw it coming. Jacob said, no, I knew you were going to do something to try to take me out more. And now Jacob bringing Bronson back inside the ring. This match continues as Jacob now trying to earn some momentum, but Bronson Reed throwing Jacob back outside. This is just embarrassing. Jacob Fatu has never stepped foot in the ring with anyone like Big Bronson Reed. Suplex on the floor. Jacob no-selled it, but it doesn't matter because Bronson Reed's just going to keep on going. Jacob Fatu is usually the one doing the ass kicking. I don't think Jacob Fatu expected this. but he's trying anyway, taking the big man down. Stomp right to the face, and now with a headbutt. Count of 6 by the referee. Both men need to get back inside the ring. Bronson Reed trying to bring Jacob back. Count of 8. We could get a count out here between these two. 9. Jacob's back. And so is Bronson. At the last possible moment, this match is still going. East River crossing by Jacob. Referee Charles Robinson didn't even realize it. Bronson kicks out nonetheless. This match was almost over. Oh! Great chopping blow there by Fatu. And now, oh, the splash right on the back of big Bronson Reed. Cover by Jacob, and Bronson kicked out. Jacob probably got a little bit too cocky there. But either way, match is still going. Jacob, tornado DDT. Amazing athleticism there by the big man. And now a pop-up Samoa drop to the 330-plus pounder. An amazing show of strength and power by Jacob Fatu. Now a scoop slam. And Jacob saying, "Are you ready for it?" Super kick, no. Bronson Reed taking advantage. And you heard the crowd boo. The crowd clearly favoring Jacob Fatu in this match. But Bronson Reed showing that their logic is flawed. Instead of getting the moonsault, we could be getting a natural disaster. Oh, Bronson was clearly thinking the tsunami. But he's going to have to plant Jacob down more first. Oh no, instead of the tsunami. Oh no, he's put so many people away with this move right on the neck. Cover. Hook of the leg. And Jacob Fatu is kicking out of that maneuver. But Bronson Reed gonna go for it. Tsunami, no. No tsunami. Oh, headbutt by Fatu. Bronson Reed now retreating to the corner. Oh, shot right in the leg. These two behemoths doing battle for the first time ever, and it has been amazing. Headbutts all around. And Jacob, what's he going for here? Big suplex. And now are we going to see it? Jacob Fatu into the amazing moonsault, connects on big Bronson. Cover, hook of the leg. Jacob Fatu has defeated Bronson Reed here on Smackdown.
Here is your winner, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu with an impressive victory over big Bronson Reed here on Smackdown, throwing the ones up to the sky for the bloodline. As can Jacob Fatu become the next Mr. Money in the Bank? We will find out at Money in the Bank, but what an impressive victory for Jacob Fatu here on Smackdown. As we are back here on Smackdown, as here comes the Smackdown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, making her way to the ring just a few days before her big title defense against Kairi Sane.
Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, the Smackdown Women's Champion,
Charlotte Flair, who won that championship, ending the historic reign of Timeless Toni Storm all the way back at Backlash, holding that championship ever since. And Charlotte Flair, who's been in a little bit of cahoots with the recently debuting Kairi Sane as of late. It was revealed that Charlotte Flair will defend that SmackDown Women's Championship against Kairi Sane, but in terms of tonight, Charlotte Flair is going to go one-on-one in non-title action against Kairi Sane's partner and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka, here tonight, as Charlotte Flair at the top of the mountain on the SmackDown Women's Division, looking to go one-on-one with an old nemesis in Asuka. Charlotte Flair with that beautiful looking belt around her waist as she awaits the arrival of the first ever Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode history, who finds herself on the blue brand. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, is here.
Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan,
Asuka, of course, it's been a while since we've really seen her in-ring competition, but wait no longer. Asuka is here, looking to go one-on-one with the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Of course, Asuka and Charlotte Flair have done battle a couple of times in the past. It's the first time they have under the SmackDown banner, as Asuka, of course, if Kairi Sane finds herself unsuccessful at Money in the Bank, you gotta think if Asuka is successful here tonight against Charlotte Flair, Asuka can surely be next in line for a SmackDown Women's title opportunity if she gets the win over Charlotte here tonight. Asuka is here, and she is going one-on-one with Charlotte. Here we go. And obviously the Women's Champion gonna want to come out on top, earn herself momentum, going for the early cover. Obviously it's gonna take more than that to put someone like Asuka away. And ooh, Asuka with an insecurity. Of course, we still got our main event still to come tonight, the finals of the SmackDown Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. The winner faces the Dudley Boys at Money in the Bank for the championships. It'll either be DIY or the recently debuting Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing tag team main event, but right now it is Asuka and Charlotte Flair, two of the greatest women's competitors Universe Mode has to offer, going to battle here tonight. Right now, Asuka is in complete control over the champion. Great strikes there by the Empress. Of course, Asuka, her wrestling career has been highly documented. Back in her days in NXT, she was undefeated for a long time. The woman who ended that historic undefeated streak, the woman she's in the ring with right now, Charlotte Flair. You gotta think that is more added frustration for Asuka, more reason for her to beat Charlotte Flair and hopefully take that SmackDown Women's Championship away from her if Kairi Sane is unable to at Money in the Bank. As Charlotte with another neck breaker connecting on Asuka. Asuka now heading to the outside of the ring But Charlotte just going to bash Asuka right onto that ring apron. Count of 1 by the referee. And oh, Charlotte sent over the steel steps. That has got to hurt. I don't care who you are. But Asuka doing very good work against Charlotte Flair. I think she's averting a lot of expectations. Charlotte now drived right into the barricade, back first. Asuka, a very good joint manipulator, very good striker as well, technical ability as well. She could brawl. Asuka could do it all. That is why she is the first ever Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode. But this is not Monday Night Raw. This is Friday Night Smackdown. And Charlotte could very well earn herself a count-out victory if Asuka doesn't make her way back inside the ring. And Charlotte Flair with a count-out win. Well, that was unfortunate. That match did not end up living up to expectations. Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown Women's Champion, winning by countout here on SmackDown, as she has earned herself a little bit of momentum now, heading into Money in the Bank, as Charlotte Flair will put the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line against Kairi Sane. Will the ever so talented Sane win the SmackDown Women's Championship in her debut pay-per-view match? Or will Charlotte Flair's illustrious championship reign continue? We will find out at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event of the evening, as the former AEW International Champion Wes Lee is here, as he has brought the Rascals along with him. Wes Lee, Zachary Wentz, and Trey Miguel, but it is Wes Lee one-on-one here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds,
Wes Lee is going to be stepping back into a Universe Mode ring, as he is going one-on-one with the Acclaim's Anthony Bowens. Of course, Wes Lee, always highly respectful of fellow black talents in Universe Mode. Wes Lee saying Anthony Bowens is better off without the Acclaimed. Wes Lee is actually trying to recruit Anthony Bowens into the Rascals. Anthony Bowens, though, instead challenging Wes Lee to a match here tonight. Wes Lee more than happy to oblige. Here comes the Acclaimed.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens making his way to the ring alongside his tag team partner Max Caster and the daddy-ass Billy Gunn. Of course, last time we saw the Acclaimed in tag team action, it almost looked like Max Caster turned his back on Anthony Bowens, and that's a big reason why Wes Lee is saying to Anthony Bowens, you're better off without the Acclaimed. Of course, sure, the Acclaimed are former AEW World Tag Team Champions, but Wes Lee used to be in AEW alongside the Acclaimed. He knows how Anthony Bowens is backstage. He knows how good Anthony Bowens is every time he hits the gym and how good he is whenever he steps foot in a Universe Mode ring. But Anthony Bowens, as of right now, does not look like he has any intention of leaving the Acclaimed, despite what Max Caster did when the Acclaimed were in Universe Mode action last. So Wes Lee, more than happy to be in the ring with Anthony Bowens here on SmackDown. Maybe hoping that this way, Anthony Bowens changes his mind. Of course, it still looks like the Acclaimed are supportive of Anthony Bowens in his corner here in this matchup. Oh, look at this, Max Caster. You gotta think Max Caster surely not happy of the accusations that Wes Lee has put on him. Wes Lee and Max Caster arguing, and Anthony Bowens now able to recover and take advantage of the distraction. Anthony Bowens, of course, an amazing singles competitor as well. Sure, the Acclaimed are usually wacky individuals, but you shouldn't let that really define who the Acclaimed are as in-ring competitors, more specifically Anthony Bowens. Ooh, and actually this is the first time ever that Anthony Bowens has had a singles match in his Universe Mode career. Oh God, laying out Wes Lee right in front of the Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, and now Zachary Wentz looked like he got a little bit offended, and Wes Lee now trying to go for an armbar. Bowens able to get out of it. And this is our co-main event of the evening, as Anthony Bowens gonna go for the cover. Wes Lee able to kick out very quickly, and of course a win over Wes Lee for Anthony Bowens could do a lot for his Universe Mode career. Bowens wanted a DDT. Wes Lee, though, able to get out of it. And, ooh, nice counter there by Bowens. Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. Ooh, into a knee. And now Trey Miguel. Oh, Trey Miguel of the Rascals distracting Anthony Bowens. That was exactly what Wes Lee needed. The Revolution knee. And why the hell would Wes Lee even want? Oh, stunner to Bowens. That's gotta hurt. Cover. Hook of the leg, and Bowens again stays alive. Sure, Wes Lee shared a locker room with Wes Lee. Oh God. Wes Lee with a frog splash, and now it looks like the Cardiac Kid could be going for the... Oh my goodness. Taking Bowens down, but Bowens able to get right back up from that exchange. And now Wes gonna go for the cardiac kick to Anthony Bowens. And that looks like that is it for Anthony Bowens. Wes Lee with the win here on SmackDown.
Here is your winner, Wes Lee.
Well, hopefully now Anthony Bowens was taught a lesson as Wesley of the Rascals comes out on top here on SmackDown with Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel by his side. What a win for Wesley in our co-main event of SmackDown here tonight. Well, it is main event time here on SmackDown. It is the finals of the Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Here comes DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano,
DIY defeated the former AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Guns, in order to advance to the finals. DIY got their opportunity at Backlash a couple of months ago at the SmackDown Tag Team titles. DIY looking for another shot at the Dudley Boys, the former Raw Tag Team Champions, still chasing history. Looking to become the first team in Universe Mode history to win both the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championships. But here come the team that made their debut last week, the Motor City Machine Guns.
420 pounds.
Chris Sabin to your right, Alex Shelley to your left. One of the most decorated tag teams in all of professional wrestling. The Motor City Machine Guns are here. They defeated Aussie Open last week to advance to tonight to take on DIY in the finals. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, multiple-time TNA World Tag Team Champions. Both men former TNA World Champions in their own respective rights. But right now, it is the finals. Tommaso Ciampa gonna start off against Alex Shelley in this matchup. Here we go. Our main event starts right now. Who will face who will face the Dudley Boys in the main event? Who will face the Dudley Boys at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? Alex Shelley with a moonsault and almost earned the Motor City Machine Guns the opportunity right there. Imagine if the Motor City Machine Guns got the opportunity that quick, but look at this athletic ability on display by Alex Shelley here. Motor City Machine Guns last week, very impressive against Aussie Open, and now they're looking to take those talents here against DIY. Chris Sabin legal. Oh, and now stomping all over Tommaso Ciampa. And Chris Sabin. Oh, goodness. Look at this. Of course, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin finally at WWE. Chris Sabin High risk, high reward. And Chris Sabin celebrating with the fans in attendance. But Chris Sabin has got to be careful. He cannot get too cocky. Otherwise, he could very well cost his team the opportunity. My God. Taking Ciampa down. Ciampa able to recover. Bringing Sabin back inside the ring. But Chris Sabin not looking to slow down anytime soon. And now a cheap shot to Gargano. And that is just how you show your dominance as a tag team unit. Alex Shelley back legal again. Oh, shot right to the face of Ciampa. Springboard clothesline. But now Ciampa quickly tagging in Johnny Gargano. And now here comes Johnny. Ooh, nice suplex. Johnny looking to get momentum back on the side of DIY here tonight. Looking to prove why DIY are former tag team champions in Universe mode. Why they are former #1 contenders on the Smackdown side. And here we go. Oh, tag to Ciampa. Double team maneuver. Ciampa into a nice drop kick. Ciampa wanted some ground pound strikes. Shelley saying no. And Shelley into a nice scoop slam. And now Alex heading to the top. Here we go. Stomp. And now Shelley gonna go for the cover again for the #1 contendership. No. At least not yet anyway. Ciampa again retreating to the outside of the ring. It could be time for Alex Shelley to show his athletic prowess. No, instead it's going to be chaos. Shelley, one final beat to Gargano. Ciampa takes out Sabin. It's now momentarily one-on-one. And Shelley into an elbow. This could be it. Motor City Machine Guns could get the opportunity, and they do. Motor City Machine Guns are the #1 contenders. Already this early, very quick, very dominant win for Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. The Motor City Machine Guns are the #1 contenders. They will face the Dudley Boys at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Can this path be a lot like it was in real life? Can we see the Motor City Machine Guns in just their 3rd match in Universe mode become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Well, either way, this will have to conclude episode 24 of SmackDown here on Universe mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.